Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hi, grade 4. How are you today, girls? Today, inshallah, we'll complete our lessons about sound and we will take how does sound travel to our ears. Do you know this game? This game is called what? Skittle game. Skittle game. When we hit the first skittle with the ball, what happened? The skittle moves from its place to another place? No. Any skittle of these skittles move from its place to other place? No. So what happened? When you hit the first skittle with the ball, there will be energy. There will be power or energy. This energy transmits or moves from the ball to the first skittle, and then the energy transmit from the first skittle to the next one and hit it, and then transmit to the third one, to the fourth one, to the last one. So the skittles don't move from their places. So when we hit one skittle with a ball, it knocks or it hit into the next skittle, and that one knocks into the next skittle, and so on till the last one. Does any one of them move? No. It transmits or transports or moves the energy of moving from skittle to the next ones. The sound vibrations travel through materials and air in the similar way. The vibrations, they are like what? Like the skittles. And they move or travel through the air or through materials in the similar way of the skittles. The vibrations don't move from their places. They only transmit the energy of sound from particle to the next particle to the next particle till reach to our ears. So how does the sound travel? Sound is energy. You know this? Sound is energy. When you talk, when anything makes sound, there will be energy. So the sound is energy. Sound only happens if something vibrates, and you know this from the first lesson. There will be sound only if there is anything vibrates. These vibrations make the air or any material next to it vibrate also. These vibrations, when there's any sound or there's any vibrations, these vibrations make the air particles to vibrate also, or make the material particles vibrate also. So the vibrations don't move, don't go anywhere. The vibrations like the skittles here. Vibration start to transmit the energy of sound from the first particles. Imagine that these are the particles of the air. So the vibrations transmit the energy from the first particle to the next particle to the third to the last one till reach to our ears so we can hear. The vibrations don't move from their places, don't go anywhere. They only transmit the energy of sound from particle to the next one to the third one. Of the air or any material, like solid, like liquid, any material. So the vibrations don't move, don't go anywhere. They transmit the energy of sound from point to the next point or from particle to the next particle till reach to our ears so we can hear the sound. And you know that sound stops when the thing stops vibrating. Okay, sound needs a material to travel through. So the sound can't transmit in the space. Why? Do you know space? Can we hear anything in space? No. Why? Because there is no any materials. Materials means solids or liquids or gases. There is no air particles. There is no any material in the space. So there is no sound. The sound can't travel through the space. The sound can't transmit in the space. Why? Because there is no materials. Sound needs a material to travel through. The astronaut here, do you know him? Astronaut in the picture is working in a spaceship. He tried to repair the spaceship. Can he hear the sound he makes as he repairs the spaceship? Can he hear the sound of repairing the spaceship? What do you think? No, he can't hear anything. Why? Because now? He is in the space. No, because he is in space and there is no any materials or air. So the vibrations of the sound will not travel. Okay, will the people inside the spaceship, if there is any people in the spaceship inside it, can they hear each other? Can they hear any sound inside the spaceship? Yes, they can. Why? Because they are inside the spaceship, so there will be particles, there will be materials, there will be air or materials that the sound can travel through. But outside the spaceship, they can't hear anything. So sound needs a material to travel through. This is a very important point today, that sound needs a material to travel through. Sound can't transmit in the space. Sound can't transmit in place that there is no materials in this place. Look at this instrument now. Answer the following questions about this vacuum. This is called vacuum, not cleaner vacuum, no. This device or instrument called what? Vacuum. What happened to sound in the vacuum and why? Vacuum, this one, like the space. Vacuum like what? The space. There is no air or materials inside it. There is nothing here. So the sound will not travel through it and we can't hear anything inside this vacuum. There is no materials, there is no air particles, so this vacuum like what? Like the space. So the sound can't travel through it and we can't hear anything. What is the function of the vacuum pump? Can you see vacuum pump here? Vacuum pump sucks all the air out of the bell jar. So this is called the bell jar and this is the vacuum pump. Vacuum pump function is what? To suck, to take all the air out from the bell jar. The vacuum pump take all the air from the bell jar outside, sucks all the air. So this bell jar will be vacuum, will be like the space. So there will not be any particles or air particles or materials inside it. So the pump sucks. What is the meaning of sucks? Take all the air out of the bell jar. The phone here inside the bell jar is ringing. Can we hear it's ringing now? And why? No, we can't. Why? Because there is nothing to transmit the vibrations from the phone to our ears. The phone here is ringing now, but there is no air, there is no particles, there is no materials. The bell jar now is called vacuum and it's like the space. So there is nothing here, there is no materials or air to transmit the vibrations of sound from the phone to our ears. So we can't hear the phone ringing. Okay, girls, this is our lesson today. Your homework is to study this sheet well, and we have today fun time, and I want you to think about these riddles without helping from your mother or Google. Start to think about them and tell me the answers. Thank you. Bye bye.